Higher education has a far greater incentive than just landing a job post-graduation because it has been directly linked to an increased quality and duration of life. Hi, my name is Musson, and my purpose in this presentation is to explain to you how education is positively associated with health. I will first explain how higher incomes lead to lower levels of economic hardship. I will then describe the social psychological benefits associated with higher education. And finally, I will explain how education encourages the practice of healthy behaviors in everyday life. As everyone here is currently on the path towards higher education, we are all consequently on track to live longer, healthier lives. I will begin my explanation by demonstrating how higher income levels lead to lower levels of economic hardship. Well-educated individuals are more likely to earn higher incomes and experience lower levels of economic hardship than the poorly educated. Educated people are more likely to be consistently employed, which has positive health benefits over the long run. According to Ross and Wu in 1996, this is because the educated are able to hold stable employment. They can earn a higher income that translates to increased savings and cash reserves, in addition to the benefits and pension plans already provided by their employers. On the other hand, a lack of education limits employment opportunities, which may result in low-status, poorly compensated jobs with fewer benefits. According to Ross and Wu in 1995, 87% of college graduates are employed, compared to only 77% of high school graduates and 56% of middle school graduates. As a result, full-time workers often self-report the best physical health, while the unemployed report the worst. Poorly educated people typically earn lower incomes, which may cause economic hardship and poor health over the long run. According to Ross and Wu in 1995, this is because educated individuals possess the skills and information needed to deal with inadequate levels of income, while the poorly educated do not. Economic hardship leaves little money to cover the necessities like food, clothing, housing, which wears the poorly educated down mentally and makes them more susceptible to disease. According to Ross and Wu in 1996, employees with early advantages, like a degree from a prestigious university, often receive promotions quicker. This results in higher income opportunities, which further widens the gap between the educated and uneducated. According to Thomas Strauss and Henriquez in 1993, parent education level and consequently income also influences the health of their children. As parent education level increases, a child's health may also increase, which consequently affects their ability to focus and progress further in school. Now that I've demonstrated how higher incomes translate to lower levels of economic hardship, I will explain to you why the educated often encounter increased social psychological benefits. Highly educated people experience greater social psychological benefits than the poorly educated. Well-educated individuals have a greater sense of control over their lives, which is an important link between education and long-term health. According to Ross and Wu in 1995, this is because education develops the ability to analyze information and solve problems efficiently, which may give an individual confidence that they can control the outcome of their life. On the other hand, poorly educated individuals may come to believe that failure is uncontrollable. Their consequent demoralization is often associated with immune system suppression. According to Mirowski and Ross in 1998, education fosters personal control and problem-solving skills that encourage individuals to seek and adopt healthy behaviors in their everyday lives. According to Chevalier and Feinstein in 2006, well-educated individuals are more likely to exhibit control in seeking a diagnosis for possible health problems, and they're often more diligent in following treatment. In addition, higher education is associated with greater income and control over their working life, which may reduce the risk of poor mental health and prolonged stress. Educated people experience higher levels of social support, which in turn improves their health. According to Ross and Wu in 1995, this is because social support decreases psychological problems like depression and anxiety that subsequently worsen physical and mental well-being. Economic hardship also increases the likelihood of domestic arguments, which may decrease the social support an individual feels. According to Chevalier and Feinstein in 2006, strong family relationships also have a positive effect on a child's engagement in school and their resistance to mental health issues. According to Mirowski and Ross in 1998, Children of well-educated adults may also learn healthy habits from their parents that ultimately affect their health later in adulthood. Now that I've explained why the educated experience greater social psychological benefits, I will turn my attention to the healthy behaviors promoted by higher education. The highly educated are more likely to practice a healthy lifestyle. Well-educated individuals are less likely to smoke and are therefore less likely to experience the negative health effects associated with long-term smoking. According to Ross and Wu in 1995, smoking increases the risk of coronary heart disease, stroke, cancer, respiratory infections, and results in overall poor quality of health. However, people with levels of higher education are more likely to quit smoking or drinking excessively, and they often self-report better health and fewer illnesses. According to Mirowski and Ross in 1998, highly educated people are often more informed on health and initiate preventative measures like quitting smoking. In addition, the children of educated parents are less likely to take up smoking in the first place. Highly educated people exercise more frequently than the poorly educated, which also improves health. According to Ross and Wu in 1996, this is because educated individuals are more likely to work in organizations with gyms, have jobs with the time flexibility needed for exercise, and they often live in neighborhoods where it is safe to run, walk, or play outdoors. Exercise in turn reduces the risk of diseases like cancer, obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, and cardiovascular diseases. According to Mirowski and Ross in 1998, education encourages a healthy lifestyle by pulling together elements from various subpopulations like the tendency to exercise, eat healthy, smoke, or drink. According to Thomas Strauss and Henriquez in 1993, additionally, educated parents are more efficient consumers of information, and they may take the necessary steps to implement nutrition and exercise routines for their children. Now that I've demonstrated the relationship between education and health, I will conclude by reviewing my main points. Once again, my name is Maddie Musson, and my purpose in this presentation has been to demonstrate how education is positively associated with health. I first showed you how higher incomes lead to lower levels of economic hardship. I then described the social psychological benefits associated with higher education, and finally, I explained how education encourages the practice of healthy behaviors. Higher education means more than just acquiring a degree. It means setting yourself up for a longer, healthier life. Thank you.